Welcome to Biography with Plutarch, where we delve into the lives of extraordinary individuals to uncover the essence of their character and the experiences that shaped them. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the life of John Wayne, an iconic figure in American cinema, known for his rugged individualism, unwavering patriotism, and unshakable moral compass. Born Marion Robert Morrison on May 26, 1907, in Winterset, Iowa, John Wayne's early life was marked by a sense of restlessness and adventure. The small town of Winterset, with its picturesque streets and rolling hills, was a far cry from the dusty, sun-scorched landscapes that would later become synonymous with his on-screen persona. However, it was here that his parents, Clyde Morrison, a pharmacist, and Mary Brown, a former schoolteacher, instilled in him a strong sense of values and a deep love for the American West. The family's frequent moves, first to Palmdale, California, and then to Glendale, where Wayne spent most of his childhood, exposed him to diverse landscapes and experiences that would later influence his on-screen persona. As we imagine young Marion Morrison growing up in these early 20th century towns, we picture a boy with an insatiable curiosity and thirst for adventure. He spent hours exploring the outdoors, hiking through the San Gabriel Mountains, and horseback riding across the California plains. These experiences not only fostered a deep appreciation for nature, but also taught him the value of physical labor and self-reliance. His parents encouraged his love for reading, particularly the works of Sir Walter Scott and Charles Dickens, which sparked his imagination and nurtured his creative spirit. The young Marion Morrison was also an avid fan of silent films, often sneaking into local theaters to watch his idols, Harry Carey and William S. Hart, on the big screen. The early 1900s were a transformative time in American history, with the country transitioning from a rural, agrarian society to an urban, industrialized nation. The values of the Old West, where individualism, self-reliance, and community were paramount, were slowly giving way to the complexities of modern life. Wayne's upbringing, however, remained rooted in these traditional values, which would later become a hallmark of his on-screen persona. As he navigated the challenges of growing up, he was surrounded by the stories of his parents and grandparents who had lived through the tumultuous years of the late 19th century. Their tales of hardship, perseverance, and resilience instilled in him a deep respect for the past and a strong sense of duty to uphold the values of his family. As a young boy, Wayne attended Glendale Union High School, where he excelled in sports, particularly football, and developed a strong sense of camaraderie with his teammates. His high school years were also marked by a series of part-time jobs, including working as a grocery clerk and a gas station attendant, which taught him the value of hard work and responsibility. These early experiences, though seemingly mundane, played a significant role in shaping Wayne's character and informing his future decisions. For instance, his job as a grocery clerk taught him the importance of attention to detail and customer service, skills that would later serve him well in his interactions with fans and colleagues. The influence of his family, particularly his father, cannot be overstated. Clyde Morrison's struggles with illness and financial instability had a profound impact on young Marion, teaching him the importance of perseverance and adaptability. The family's frequent moves also instilled in him a sense of resilience and resourcefulness, essential qualities for a life marked by uncertainty and challenge. As Wayne later recalled, "My father was a man of great character and integrity, and he taught me that a man's word is his bond." This lesson would stay with him throughout his life, guiding his relationships and decisions in both his personal and professional life. The values of hard work, self-reliance, and individualism, which were instilled in him by his family and community, would later become the foundation of his on-screen persona and a source of inspiration for generations of Americans. The young Marion Morrison, with his rugged good looks, quick wit, and adventurous spirit, was poised on the threshold of a life that would take him from the dusty streets of Glendale to the pinnacle of Hollywood stardom, leaving an indelible mark on American cinema and culture. As John Wayne transitioned from his teenage years to adulthood, he found himself standing at a crossroads, uncertain about the path he wanted to pursue. The dusty roads of Palmdale, California, where he spent most of his youth, seemed to stretch out endlessly before him, filled with possibilities and promises of adventure. His early interests in football and sports, had given way to a fascination with the film industry, sparked by his frequent visits to the local theater, where the flickering lights of the projector cast a spell of enchantment over the audience. He would often sit in the darkness, mesmerized by the silent films of Harry Carey, whose rugged charm and effortless swagger on screen left an indelible mark on Wayne's impressionable mind. In 1926, Wayne landed a job as a prop man and extra at Fox Film Corporation, where he worked tirelessly behind the scenes, learning the intricacies of filmmaking and observing the techniques of experienced directors and actors. The studio lot was a bustling hub of activity, with cameras rolling, lights blaring, and actors rushing to and fro, each one lost in their own world of make-believe. Wayne soaked it all in like a sponge, his eyes drinking in every detail, from the way the lighting could transform a scene to the manner in which an actor's posture could convey character. He was particularly drawn to the work of director Raoul Walsh, whose innovative use of camera angles and editing techniques would later influence Wayne's own approach to storytelling. It was during this period that Wayne's physical presence and rugged charm began to attract attention from casting directors. His tall, imposing frame, combined with his distinctive voice and effortless charisma, made him a natural fit for roles that required a strong, stoic presence. He started landing small parts in films, often playing uncredited roles as a cowboy or a sailor, where he would appear on screen for mere seconds, yet leave an indelible mark on the audience's collective imagination. One of his earliest notable appearances was in the 1929 film The Big Trail, directed by Raoul Walsh, where he played a minor role alongside Marguerite Churchill. Although the film was not a major success, it marked a significant milestone in Wayne's career, as it introduced him to the world of feature films and provided him with invaluable experience working on a large-scale production. As the early 1930s unfolded, John Wayne began to establish himself as a leading man in low-budget westerns. Films like Ride Him, Cowboy, 1932, and Somewhere in Sonora, 1933, showcased his unique blend of rugged individualism and charm, which resonated with audiences and caught the attention of studio executives. These films were often shot on location, with Wayne and his co-stars braving the harsh elements of the desert landscape to bring the stories to life. The experience was grueling, yet exhilarating, as Wayne and his fellow actors would ride horses for hours, their faces baked by the scorching sun, their bodies worn down by the relentless pace of filming. In 1939, Wayne's breakthrough role arrived with the release of John Ford's Stagecoach, a classic western that catapulted him to stardom and cemented his status as a Hollywood leading man. The film was a landmark production, with its innovative use of location shooting, complex characters, and nuanced storytelling raising the bar for the Western genre as a whole. Wayne's performance as Ringo Kid, the tough, taciturn hero, earned him widespread acclaim, with critics praising his ability to convey depth and emotion through subtle, understated means. Wayne's collaboration with John Ford would become one of the most significant and enduring partnerships of his career. The two men shared a deep respect for each other, both on and off the screen, and their collaborations resulted in some of the most iconic films of the American West. Ford was a master filmmaker, known for his innovative techniques and his ability to elicit powerful performances from his actors. He saw something in Wayne that no one else did, a depth, a complexity, and a sense of vulnerability that lay beneath the surface of his tough, rugged exterior. As Ford once remarked, John Wayne was a man of great integrity and simplicity, with a strong sense of justice and a willingness to stand up for what he believed in. This admiration was mutual, as Wayne often spoke about the profound influence Ford had on his career and his personal life. The 1940s and 1950s were a period of immense creativity and productivity for John Wayne, as he appeared in a string of classic films that would come to define his legacy. Movies like Red River, 1948, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, 1949, and Rio Grande, 1950 showcased his versatility as an actor and his ability to convey complex emotions through subtle, nuanced performances. These films were often shot on location, with Wayne and his co-stars facing the challenges of harsh weather conditions, treacherous terrain, and the physical demands of filming in remote locations. Yet, despite these challenges, Wayne thrived, his passion for storytelling and his commitment to his craft driving him to deliver performances that continue to inspire audiences to this day. His portrayal of Rooster Cogburn in the 1969 film True Grit earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor, a testament to his enduring talent and his capacity to adapt to changing times and tastes. The film was a departure from Wayne's usual fare, with its more introspective, character-driven narrative allowing him to explore new depths as an actor. His performance was widely praised, with critics noting the way he brought a sense of gravitas and authority to the role, yet also managed to convey a deep sense of vulnerability and humanity. As John Wayne's career continued to flourish in the 1970s, he remained steadfast in his commitment to his craft, taking on a diverse range of roles that showcased his remarkable versatility as an actor. The decade was marked by a series of iconic performances, including his portrayal of Will Anderson in The Cowboys, 1972, a film that not only highlighted his ability to convey complex emotions, but also demonstrated his capacity for vulnerability. This was particularly evident in the poignant scenes where Anderson, a veteran rancher, forms a deep bond with a group of young boys, showcasing Wayne's talent for conveying a sense of paternal warmth and sensitivity. Another standout performance from this period was his nuanced portrayal of J.B. Brooks in The Shootist, 1976, an aging gunslinger struggling to come to terms with his own mortality. The film, directed by Don Siegel, presented a more introspective and melancholic side of Wayne's acting as he brought depth and complexity to the character of Brooks, a man grappling with the inevitability of death and the legacy he would leave behind. This performance was notable not only for its emotional resonance, but also for its historical significance, as it marked one of the last major roles of Wayne's illustrious career. Despite his advancing age and declining health, Wayne remained an imposing presence on screen, exuding a sense of authority and gravitas that commanded respect from audiences and critics alike. His collaborations with esteemed directors such as John Ford and Don Siegel continued to yield remarkable results, a testament to the enduring power of their creative partnerships. The chemistry between Wayne and these directors was built on a foundation of trust, mutual respect, and a deep understanding of the cinematic medium, allowing them to push the boundaries of storytelling and create some of the most iconic films in American cinema. In 1979, Wayne was awarded the American Film Institute's Life Achievement Award, a prestigious honor that recognized his enduring contribution to the world of cinema. This award served as a poignant reminder of Wayne's status as a Hollywood legend, a man whose body of work had left an indelible mark on the film industry and popular culture. The ceremony, attended by many of Wayne's friends, family, and colleagues, was a celebratory tribute to his remarkable career, with testimonials and anecdotes that highlighted his dedication, perseverance, and passion for his craft. Tragically, John Wayne's life concluded on June 11, 1979, when he passed away at the age of 72 due to complications from stomach cancer. The news of his passing sent shockwaves throughout the film industry and beyond, as fans and admirers around the world mourned the loss of a true Hollywood legend. The outpouring of tributes and condolences was a testament to the profound impact Wayne had on people's lives, with many remembering him not only as an iconic actor, but also as a symbol of American values and ideals. He inspired generations of actors, directors, and filmmakers, including luminaries such as Clint Eastwood and Arnold Schwarzenegger, who have often cited Wayne as a major influence on their careers. The westerns of Eastwood, for example, owe a debt to Wayne's pioneering work in the genre, while Schwarzenegger's action films reflect the larger-than-life persona that Wayne embodied on screen. As John Ford once observed, John Wayne was a symbol of America, a symbol of the American spirit, an assessment that captures the essence of Wayne's enduring appeal and his significance as a cultural icon. In the years since his passing, John Wayne's legacy has only continued to grow, with numerous retrospectives, tributes, and documentaries celebrating his life and work. His films remain widely popular, with many continuing to find new audiences and inspire new generations of filmmakers. The iconic status he enjoys as a cultural icon shows no signs of fading, a testament to the timeless appeal of his performances and the indelible mark he left on American cinema. Today, John Wayne is remembered as a true Hollywood legend, a man whose larger-than-life persona and unforgettable performances continue to captivate audiences of all ages. His legacy extends far beyond the silver screen, however, with his impact visible in everything from politics to popular culture. He was a complex and multifaceted individual, driven by a fierce passion for his craft and a deep commitment to his values, which included a strong sense of patriotism, a belief in individual freedom, and a dedication to the principles of hard work and self-reliance. He was an actor who could convey a sense of authority and power, yet also reveal a deep sense of sensitivity and emotion. This paradox is at the heart of his enduring appeal, making him a figure of fascination for audiences around the world. In the end, it is this enduring spirit that continues to inspire us today, a reminder of the power of hard work, determination, and creative vision. By exploring the complexities and nuances of Wayne's life, we gain a deeper appreciation not only for his achievements, but also for the human experience itself, with all its challenges, triumphs, and contradictions. That's all for today's Biography with Plutarch. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that understanding the lives of remarkable individuals helps us better understand ourselves.